A new development in the 2024 presidential race. Maine Secretary of State announcing that former President Donald Trump has been removed from the state's primary ballot. 12 News reporter Jake Coulter joins us live in studio with the details. And Jake, Maine is not the first state to do this.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. If you remember earlier this month, the Colorado Supreme Court disqualified Trump from the ballot, so that makes Maine now the second state to do so. Maine Secretary of State Shenna Bellows actually reaching this decision partly because of the ruling out of Colorado. She too citing the U.S. Constitution's so-called insurrection clause. In her 34-page decision, Bellows says she didn't come to the decision lightly. The Trump campaign says it will appeal her decision, and the final ruling will likely end up coming from the U.S. Supreme Court. The decision of the Colorado Supreme Court has already been appealed by that state's Republican Party, allowing Trump to be placed back on the ballot, but that could still change ahead of the primaries. 12 News political analyst Joe Fleming weighing in on Maine's decision to bar Trump from the ballot.
I think this is just Maine being Maine. Keep this in mind, it was the Secretary of State who made this decision, not a group of people, not the courts, and the Secretary of State of Maine is a Democrat. So there's no question in my mind this will be appealed to the state courts in Maine, and we have to see what the state court says. That'll give you a better indication on how it's going to go.
And Fleming added that Maine might not be the last state to make a ruling like this. Several other states have cases pending regarding Trump's appearance on primary ballots. Earlier this week, Michigan's Supreme Court ruled that Trump could remain on the state's ballot. And in California, Governor Gavin Newsom, an outspoken Trump critic, said he would not push to have Trump removed in his state, saying his fate should be decided at the polls. The former president, as of now, will also be on the ballot here in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts. For now, reporting in studio, Jake Coulter, 12 News.